Hello everyone, welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest. We're excited to bring you another thrilling update about one of the most captivating storylines currently unfolding. Today, we're diving into the tangled web surrounding Mark and Marin. The burning question remains, who is truly behind their plan? What motivates their actions, and how deep does this conspiracy go? Let's unravel the drama together. We already know that Mark is involved in a highly dubious scheme, working alongside a mysterious woman posing as Abigail DiMera. This imposter has not only infiltrated the DiMera family but has also manipulated the DNA tests in an attempt to convince everyone that she is the real Abigail. And here's the jaw-dropping twist. The woman behind the mask is none other than Mark's own sister, Marin. The sibling duo is knee-deep in deception, but what's driving their treachery? As viewers are well aware, the shadow of Clyde looms large over Salem. Clyde, a master manipulator with a notorious past, has blackmailed and coerced several residents of Salem into doing his dirty work. Could he be pulling the strings in this latest scheme as well? It seems all too likely. Clyde has a knack for finding people's vulnerabilities and exploiting them, bending them to his will through a mix of threats and false promises. And in this case, it appears Mark and Marin might be his latest pawns. Now, let's take a step back and look at the potential motivations behind Mark and Marin's betrayal. It's common knowledge that Mark's parents tragically died in a car accident. Or at least, that's what everyone has been led to believe. But what if the truth is far more sinister? What if the Greens' parents didn't actually die, and instead, they are being held hostage by Clyde? This would explain a lot about why Mark and Marin seem trapped in this elaborate scheme. If Clyde is using their parents as leverage, they may have no other choice but to follow his orders to protect their family. Clyde's control over them might not end there. We know from history that Clyde isn't just about power, he's also about money. He's always been a man who knows how to make a deal, even if it means exploiting the vulnerabilities of others. In this case, Clyde could have promised a hefty payment in exchange for their cooperation. And for Mark and Marin, money might be more of a temptation than we initially thought. After all, being a doctor is a respectable profession, but even that might not be enough to support their younger siblings, Aaron and Felicity. We've seen the financial strain Mark is under firsthand. He can't even afford to send Aaron to lacrosse camp, an opportunity that means the world to his younger brother. Could this be one of the driving forces behind Mark's decision to get involved in this mess? It seems possible. The weight of responsibility on his shoulders is heavy, and perhaps the thought of securing a better future for his siblings pushed him to make dangerous choices. It's easy to see how Clyde could have preyed on this vulnerability, promising Mark and Marin the financial stability they desperately need in exchange for their loyalty and silence. But what if money isn't the only thing Clyde is using against them? What if, in his usual ruthless fashion, Clyde has specifically targeted Aaron and Felicity as part of his plan? Mark, knowing the danger they're in, might feel like he has no choice but to comply. If Clyde has threatened to harm Aaron or Felicity, Mark's hands are tied. He may be willing to do whatever it takes, even if it means betraying those closest to him. The most tragic part of this story is that Mark may be acting not out of greed or malice, but out of love and desperation. He's been put in an impossible position. Should he risk everything to save his siblings, or defy Clyde and potentially lose his family? Marin, too, seems to be caught in this dilemma. Together, they've devised a plan that has put them in the crosshairs of Salem's most dangerous player, all in the hope of protecting the people they love. The shocking revelation that Mark switched places with Tate, further cementing his involvement in this conspiracy, adds yet another layer of complexity to this already intricate plot. It's becoming increasingly clear that Mark and Marin's actions are tied to forces much larger than themselves. Whether it's out of fear for their parents, financial necessity, or threats to their younger siblings, Mark and Marin's motivations are understandable, even if their choices are questionable. Now, as we watch this story unfold, the question remains, how far will they go to protect the ones they love? Will Mark and Marin continue to follow Clyde's orders, or will they find a way to break free from his grip? And if they do, what will the consequences be? Clyde doesn't let go of his pawns easily, and anyone who defies him knows the risks involved. The drama is only just beginning, and there are still so many twists and turns to come. Will Mark and Marin's loyalty to their family ultimately save them, or will their actions lead to their downfall? The stakes have never been higher, and the fate of the Green family hangs in the balance. What do you think about the situation? Is Mark making the right choice by protecting his siblings, or should he have found another way to deal with Clyde? Is Marin complicit in this plan, or is she just as much a victim as her brother? And most importantly, how long can they keep up this charade before the truth finally comes to light? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.